And I am out of manpower. How are they only 77% blockaded? Oh. I can see how. Because Constantinople itself was not blockaded. That's more like it. Deactivate force march. That is a good point. Thank you. In fact, while we're here, just start drilling. Development of veneering. Tropical wood prices have gone up. They are 92% blockaded, alright, so seriously, what am I not blockading? Suez. Can't get there. I would say good enough. Because they have ports here. And the other thing, remember, blockading does is increases devastation, so over time... Wow, devastation here is rather high. The value of these provinces is just being tanked. Yeah, the Ottoman economy is going to be hurting. Especially with 71 mercenaries still in the field. Not entirely sure why they have that many. Ottoman income has sunk to 4th. And also, there's going to be almost no trade going on either. Blockades. And there goes the last problem with my income, so we can now go and hire the professor. Because you are 50% cheaper. Reduce morale damage taken by reserves plus 50%. Oh, cool. No idea what that means, but cool. Doesn't devastation also reduce land maintenance? You mean increase? It increases development cost, massively reduces goods produced, manpower, sailors, increases friendly movement speed, decreases hostile movement speed, decreases supply limit, and dramatically decreases institution spread. Speaking of which, I did get a couple of technologies at 15%, and we could, with a couple of loans, grab this. Let's take another look. So it seems to be spreading everywhere, and actually spreading relatively quickly. Yeah, we have a couple of places on 75%. Okay. Good. And we are currently making money, which is great. And actually, that's a point. Raid. I guess this is one way of doing raids. Just check all the provinces where your navies are. Though there are a couple of Mamluk provinces which I haven't raided yet. And Tunisian, of course. Right, so where do I have a surplus of ships? Well, you would say I probably have a surplus of ships right here. So the battle fleet can head on over to Alexandria and we'll go and raid all of this stuff. See you, Bacon. Well, this is restoring my sailors, but not manpower. I mean, I do have a couple of things I could do for manpower, one of which, actually, is request them of the nobility. There we are. How good are heavies at raiding? Terrible. The best raiders are light ships. It's basically based on your blockade strength. So light ships are the best raiders, then galleys. Heavies are the weakest. Because basically the idea is, if you can blockade it, you can raid it. Those are all my provinces. We can't be getting those. Although, we now have adjacency here, so that's 1, 2, 3. We can actually get all the way over here now. Interesting. Don't forget Genoa. Thank you. No money from Morocco. Oh. Couldn't get there. Can get over here. And Savoy. But yeah, it's... Oh no, I could raid here as well. These two. But yes, Genoa would earn me a lot. In fact, I can raid Tyrian Sea as well. How did the Reformation go? Badly. For me, being a Catholic. The League War kicked off, but half of the really powerful Catholic supporters like me, England, France? No, France did fight. But there were a couple of the very major Catholic supporters who were not in the war. We were locked out for reasons. Not entirely sure why. I think it's because we were already fighting the Ottomans at the time. But then why did France get in? Because France was also fighting the Ottomans. 141 gold and 1,300 sailors. Hello! Yeah, they must just refuse the Anglican things. I always have to double check if I'm saying Anglican or Anglian now. Morella! Goldie! Thank you very much for the follows. Oh, crikey, there have been a couple of you. Expectation failed. Andrew Chappelle. Thank you both for the follows as well. Welcome to the channel. And anyone else who happens to be new here, because there are quite a few of you watching. Which is awesome. I'm so happy that EU4 is now getting the views and not Hearts of Iron. So, welcome. Welcome to you all. Okay, I need to work out a way of taking Athens back. I need to do enough to provoke them. I mean, they haven't even taken these provinces back yet. Alright, stop your drilling. Let's go and cause some headaches with the Ottomans again, shall we? Because we don't want this war to stagnate. That would be bad. Tunis is building a spy network. Ooh, spy networks, of course, those are a thing. Let's build a spy network against the Ottomans so that we can siege stuff back faster. Let's stop raising relations with Hungary for the moment, because I want to keep my allies as sweet as possible. We can always remove that Ottoman guy afterwards. What happened to Muscovy? They died a horrible, fearsome death. Basically, I think Denmark, Sweden, and Kazan happened? No, Lithuania happened. Lithuania actually owned all the territory up to about here, then these guys came back with a vengeance. Probably with the land that they'd taken off of the Muscovites, thanks to the damage that Lithuania had done to them. Alright, I'm tempted to go for ISIL. We'll see if we can take a fort. It's a low-level fort, it's only a level 2. I'll wait until we're at full morale. And that should get these guys scrambling. And then we can go and take Athens. And then we'll be on the positive war score. Right. Jump on the ships. Head over here. Although, I'm going to take Adana first. So I have somewhere to run away to. That 44 stack immediately starts moving. With some reluctance. And 35. What I'd really like is for that 43 to bugger off too. They certainly seem to be reacting in more force than they did previously. They might well get to me first. This is going to be touch and go. Yeah, there's no way I can take Iceland this time. They did. They left. Well, in that case... let's burn Adana. Come on. Come on. Run away. Run away. Gotta love naval invasions. Yeah, Denmark is strong. I could have sworn that half of this was Swedish, so I think... No! It was! Yeah, that was definitely Swedish. Because Denmark was actually wiped out at one point. Because remember, they were my ally. And, I wasn't ever in a position to actually help them. And the one time I did go and help them, I lost my navy. Because of attrition, trying to get home. But yeah, Denmark... No, was that Lithuania? That was Lithuania. Denmark was almost wiped out, or I think were wiped out. Maybe they had like 1 or 2 islands left. They've come back, because this was definitely Swedish. So either they've had a huge uprising, or someone released them. How did Tver get so much land? They're supposed to be at an OPM. I don't know. Tver is kind of one of those weird ones. They've actually got really good ideas. Crikey. Land force limit plus 20%. Trade efficiency 10%. Fort defense 10%. No, sorry, 20%. Stability cost 10%. Construction cost 15%. That's nice. Production efficiency 10%. Infantry combat ability 10%. Manpower 33. Reinforced 15. It's not terrible. They've basically become the new Novgorod. Alright, you guys have landed. Let's go and take Athens. Because all of their troops have, in fact, headed over there. And are still heading that way. Athens has fallen, so we can now demand stuff from them. Where's your port? Whoops, that's the wrong ships. Those are the ships I wanted. 14,000 I can beat. That many? No. So what I was hoping to do was take Anadolu again. But I don't think that's going to happen. Though we can certainly try. This isn't going to happen. I mean, we have until they arrive. They're spreading out. That's what I was really hoping they wouldn't do. No, I'm not going to risk this. See ya! Alright, so, peace. Ottomans. What do I want from you? Can't take any land because we've taken no forts. What I do definitely want from you is war reparations, which you're willing to do. And money. Lots. And lots. And lots. And lots of money. Boom. And the Knights have done it again. Novgorod was alive, then they were destroyed, and then they've come back again. Was it worth it for Yes. That's a lot of money I've just made. And thanks to France, we only actually had the one loan to pay off. And this is going to allow me to invest in a lot of things. Plus, it rebuilt my navy. I mean, the Ottomans rebuilt my navy for me. It was very generous of them, if I'm being honest. Alright, so let's go and put you back in Crete. Let's go and grab all of the navies, with the exception of the transports, and just go... here. Let's go to there. With the exception of the heavies, which I know can just stay here. Hungary. Buddy. You're allied to the Austrians. That's unfortunate. Mantua keep on thinking they can get away with these insults. You do have a port there, Mantua. That would be a 100% blockade, buddy. Old chap, old thing, old bean. Ooh, and you're allied with Genoa. Embrace the institution. Thank you. Actually, let's see how much... No, not yet. We can save a couple of ducats. Is that all of them? I believe so. That's a lot of boats. Right, so the 3 heavies can head over to the heavies fleet. The 23 ships can go and protect trade in Ragusa. Morocco tells a permanent navy its price of naval supplies, glass and livestock has gone up, which is awesome because I produce a lot of naval supplies, I also produce a lot of glass. And then finally we have 78 galleys, of which 10 are going to garrison Venice. And 10 are going to garrison Corfu. Leaving 58 galleys in my main fleet, and they can be stationed in Naxos. Ooh, more people have joined. Who's new? Goldie! Aurorella! Yaraham! Another Victor! Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the channel. Mantua again. Yeah, Mantua are gunning for us right now. Which I'm kind of okay with. Are we mutual rivals? Is this an opportunity? Yes, we are. Who rivaled Austria recently? The Danes are. Oh, Castile. Castile rivaled Austria. Like, you probably still don't like me very much. But once, long, long ago, we were besties. And Denmark are usually pretty good allies. I'm going to improve relations with them just in case. I'm wondering if I want to take some Italian lands. As much as I like having these territories, I do wonder. Okay, the other thing is I can now have up to 31 troops, and I think I probably ought to go up to that limit. Although, manpower is a problem. The other thing is I have loads of cash! That's all I wanted to say, I'm just very rich. Most of that's coming from there. We could upgrade youth, I don't think I really want to. Do we have any more half prices? We don't. Could we have any more half prices? Not clergy. It would have to be you. You don't count. Also you. You would work. You're a Diplo. You're a level 3 Diplo, though. I can afford the influence. Do it. Do it! Level 3, Diplo, half price, you're 9 ducats a month. Hire you. Are there any military guys that we want? Manpower? I mean, yes, actually, we do want manpower, so I will go ahead and hire you. Beautiful. Okay. How are we doing with the embracing? 98%. Who are my allies? Castile, France, and the Papal States. So I'm trying to get Hungary and I'm trying to get Denmark. How the hell is Scotland still alive? I mean, hey, Scotland. I could make another state here. That could mean a war with Morocco. Songhai and Gen. Songhai aren't actually that big. And I can't even see Gen, so they can't be that big either. And Castile would probably back me in a war against them. England's probably too busy with the colonies. Maybe. I haven't actually looked over there for a while. And they only really have Mexico. Florida has grown rather larger. So is Vinland. Crikey. Hello, Norway. And the Dutch here in Colombia. Ah, English Brazil. There we go. And the Portuguese are trying again in Argentina, but losing that initial colony, it's going to be difficult for them to recover from. They're in South Africa too. Oh, and Australia. Yeah, England's definitely busy with colonies right now. The other thing which I wouldn't mind building would be some more barracks for manpower. There's quite a few of them that we need. In fact, Tunis would be an amazing location for this. I'm going to go ahead and splash. I'd also like some more universities. In fact, there's a lot of things I would like. Okay, so many factories did just, like, halve in price. As expected. Yeah, you guys have embraced. Cyprus only just started. These are still a ways away. Okay, I think it's now time to embrace. Bish bash bosh. Goods produced has gone up. We can now afford Chebecs, which is great. And land clearance. Okay, and we're caught up again. Am I going to form the Kingdom of Jerusalem? I haven't decided. Probably not. I just like... It's kind of the same as Scotland. I just like the knights being on the map, still. Upgrade the galleys would be horrifically expensive, and I'd rather just take them from the Ottomans. Social and political conflict in Sfax. The urban aristocrats and guilds of the lower classes are in a grip of conflict, with the advisors of the knights there is an opportunity to strengthen the Grand Master's influence in the city of Sfax. The encouragement by Fabricius III's advisors made the guilds revolt against the aristocrats, and they have opened their city gates to allow the Grand Master's army to occupy the city. So, no need for occupation, we already own it. For which we gain devotion and also bourgeois loyalty. Or we can march in and take it. It loses autonomy, but gains unrest. I mean, its autonomy is not that high. I'll take the loyalty. Okay, so now that I have embraced, we should probably see about expanding my monies in places where it is conducive to do so. And then training fields. And then I think I want to actually build some more ships. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I know these are slightly old and I probably would do better waiting for the next Diplotech. But they're transports and they shouldn't be in battles in the first place. How did I get my innovation so high? 14%. By being the first to get naval ideas. And possibly even maritime. But no, I was definitely the first in naval because the AI never prioritizes that. Alright, what's next? I am sorely tempted to go after Mantua. Questions are: 1. Do I want land in mainland Europe? 2. Will that piss off the Pope? Probably. 3. Do I really want to be next to Austria? Allied with the Pope and France? That's less of an issue, although they are once again the Emperor. And it is a strong empire. Oops, that's not the one I meant. That one was. Wanted to see how many reforms they've done. Not many is the answer. Look to see what the Pope wants. That's a good suggestion. Yeah, see, they'd want all of that stuff. I mean, Treviso I really want, so I can control the crossing. I mean, I wouldn't mind a war with Genoa, if only to bleed them of cash. So that I can reinvest it in other endeavours. The other thing I need to do is build some more troops. Also, you lot, you lazy bastards, need to get drilling. Right. What troops do I have right now? Well, I definitely want to get more artillery. Is this all going to be in one province, is the question. Yes, yes it is. That's the wrong... No, it wasn't. Alright, so we're going to build the army over here. So we're going to want 5 artillery, 2 cavalry and the rest infantry. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blockade efficiency goes down or stability goes down. 10 years of blockade efficiency. I already get plus 50%, so it's not a huge issue. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Oh, yes. I think I confused the AI there. Yeah, Naples is nearly dead. In fact, this will mean that these two are also drilling. Yes, this is a much better plan. And we are once again earning money. I don't know why I had that sudden blip of losing. Start drilling. Because you lot really need that drill. I mean, my professionalism is good. But we do need the drill. Wow, the artillery's done impressively quickly. Alright, so what's that? We still have another 4, so I think I am going to get 2 more cavalry and then the rest infantry. So, 1, 2. Oh, no, didn't have the manpower for it. Now we do.